Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in this video, I want to talk about Bitcoin. Okay, I want to talk about Bitcoin. I'm really excited on where Bitcoin is in fact going to be heading in the next few months, right? And just to let you guys know that I am in fact filming this video pretty late. It's literally pretty much 11 p.m. right now, okay, at night. So I'm filming this video sort of late, but I really want to get this, double upload up for you guys, right? So this is going to be the second video for the day. But anyways, Bitcoin right now is currently just under $23,000. Now, a couple minutes ago, okay, we did in fact reach 23K. Okay, it was in fact above 23K. Okay, just. But right now, it is in fact having a slight drop. Okay, so Bitcoin, okay, it's all over the place, right? We saw Bitcoin 2 days ago having this drop, okay, having a drop back to 22K pretty much. And ever since then, guys, you guys can clearly see Bitcoin has been going up, down, up, down, up, and now it's probably potentially going to be going down. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin has in fact been not really moving. We've been seeing Bitcoin stuck at $22,000 for a while. Okay, and if you really zoom out, guys, right, you guys can clearly see that Bitcoin is in fact slowly having this downtrend, right? If I really show you guys, right here, you guys can clearly see it is in fact having a curve. Okay, you guys can clearly see that, right? So Bitcoin, okay, potentially could, right, drop back down even further in the next few days. But we're gonna see. Okay, I have a feeling if you guys haven't seen my most previous video, you guys should definitely check it out. But in that video, I pretty much explain, that I do in fact see Bitcoin dropping, okay? Because a lot of people are in fact saying right now, they're looking at the charts right now for Bitcoin, and they're in fact saying that Bitcoin right now could potentially, just have a rise back up to 25K to even $28,000. Now, yes, that's possible, okay? That's really possible, but I think we will in fact have a rejection and Bitcoin, right, will in fact fall back down because it looks like right now, like I said, it is in fact having a curve, okay? And it will in fact drop back down. Okay, that's just my own personal opinion. I could be wrong, and we could potentially see Bitcoin go back up to, 24K, 25K, potentially even higher than that in the next few days, right? So, anyways, guys, yes, Bitcoin right now is just under 23K. Not much movements right now happening with Bitcoin. Okay, it's been doing this for a couple days now, literally, right? But in this video, guys, okay, in this video, I want to explain, okay, why you shouldn't sell any of your Bitcoins right now, especially right now. Okay, especially right now, because we are, in fact, in my opinion, okay, and I'm pretty sure we can all agree on this one. I think right now we are obviously in a accumulation stage right now. Okay, we all should be buying some Bitcoin. We all should be. Okay, I told you guys this many times. If you guys are in fact in the crypto space, if you guys are in fact, in the crypto world, and you guys, are crypto investors, okay, we all should be at least dollar cost averaging right now. We should be buying into Bitcoin and into crypto in general, right? We should be dollar cost averaging, okay? This is literally the accumulation stage right now, guys, okay? So in this video, I want to explain why we shouldn't, okay, sell any of our Bitcoins, okay? Especially if you're investing for long term. I feel like a lot of people should be investing into Bitcoin long term, right? You should always have that investment of investing into Bitcoin for long term, right? Do this for your future self, okay? So you guys can build wealth, you guys can become millionaires potentially, right? This is obviously not financial advice. Always do your own research. But I want to show you guys this video, okay? I want to show you guys this video, okay? Michael Saylor uploaded this video, okay, of this guy. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Eric something. Hang on. I apologize, but I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm gonna let Google Translate do it.
Eric Weiss.
Eric Weiss. Okay, there we go. I get mixed up. Sorry, guys. But Eric Weiss. Okay, and he bought Bitcoin pretty much in its early stages, right? Back in 2013, right? He bought a whole bunch of Bitcoins back in 2013, and I believe he sold some in 2014, I believe, right? But just watch this video, okay? Michael Saylor didn't like upload this video, okay? So just watch this video.
So I bought my first Bitcoin in December of 2013, and
it was up 100%, down 50%, bouncing all around. And I'm like, what the hell is this? There was none of the traction we have today, literally nothing. It was just volatility, thinly traded kind of stuff. And so I said, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe my conviction was, off here. And very unfortunately, I sold my Bitcoin in Q1 of 2014. I'm sure I made some profit that I thought was great at the time. And I have been stacking pretty much since 2016. And I'm still not back to as much Bitcoin as I had back then. So the moral and the lesson in there, as we've heard from so many people who've gotten early, is don't sell your Bitcoin. It can be very hard to get it back. So I
See,
bought.
guys. So he bought a whole bunch of Bitcoin in its early stages, okay, and he sold it, right? He sold it for all the early Bitcoin, investors out there, right? I'm talking if you invested into Bitcoin back in 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 even, right? If you just held your Bitcoins, okay, if you invested back then in those years and you just held your Bitcoins, okay, obviously it depends how much you invested and how much Bitcoins you accumulated, but most likely, okay, with those investments, no matter what, how much, okay, you'll obviously be up in profit. Even right now, okay, we know Bitcoin has in fact been dropping, especially last year in 2022, right, when we were in fact in a bear market. Bitcoin dropped, 70% from its all-time high to where it is now. It's a 70% drop, right? So obviously, okay, you'll still be up in profit, right? If you invested back in those early years for Bitcoin. So this guy, okay, he bought a whole bunch of Bitcoins in its early stages, okay, 2013, and he sold it, right? And now he's stacking more Bitcoins, right, in 2016 to where he is now, and he still doesn't have that same amount of Bitcoins where he had, in its early stages because of how much Bitcoin has shot up in price, right? So this just shows you guys to pretty much never sell your Bitcoin, okay? Like, it's going to be very hard to get it back, okay? You guys have to understand that, right? Because Bitcoin, obviously, okay, is going to go up, okay? It's going to go up in price, okay? I'm telling you this right now, at least a decade from now, probably even less than that, right? I'm talking the year 2030. I made a whole separate video talking about this, right? Of Bitcoin reaching $1 million per Bitcoin. $1 million per Bitcoin. That's 100% going to happen, guys, in less than 10 years from now. I really do believe the year 2030, which is less than 7 years from now, okay? That's literally right around the corner. Bitcoin will eventually, okay? I think personally, there's like an 80% chance of Bitcoin reaching $1 million. I want to say 90%. I 100% believe we will in fact see a $1 million Bitcoin by that year 2030, right? So don't sell your Bitcoins, guys. Really don't. Okay. Think Bitcoin as you know, as a long-term investment, right? Because Bitcoin is obviously store of value. Okay. It will eventually go up in price. You guys have to understand, right? There's not much Bitcoins in the world right now. Bitcoin's max supply is obviously 21 million Bitcoins, right? And realistically, okay, we've lost, millions of Bitcoins for the past few years. So realistically, we'll only have around 16 to 17 million Bitcoins, right? I want to say 16 to 17 million Bitcoins left to exist. And there's over 7 billion people that live on Earth, almost 8 billion. Okay, in the next few years, there's going to be 8 billion. Think about it. Not everyone out there can own one Bitcoin. It's not enough. So, of course, right, the supply is low, the demand will in fact rise. So the price is going to rise, guys, right? Think about it. I told you guys this many times. So be excited for Bitcoin, guys. Don't sell your Bitcoins. It's going to be very, very hard to get it back. Trust me. Okay, it's true. It really is true, right? So if you sell your Bitcoins now, okay, it's going to be really hard to get it back in the next few years because obviously the price is going to go higher and higher and higher. The next crypto bull market, I see Bitcoin well above $100,000 per Bitcoin, 100%, mark my words. But anyways, now if you guys haven't seen my videos for the past few days, I showed you guys this chart from 2018, 2019, right? This was in fact the bear market back then. And this is obviously where we are now in this bear market, 2022 to 2023, right? You guys can clearly see, right, this is where we are right now. And I told you guys this many times, but history does in fact repeat itself, right? I already made a separate video, talking about this chart right here. But yeah, Bitcoin could potentially go back up to, $25,000, $80,000, potentially even above $30,000, guys, right? And why do I think this is because February, right? This is the Bitcoin monthly returns. I already showed you guys this chart. I think it was yesterday. So if you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out. But last month in January, we had pretty much a 40% return, right, for Bitcoin, which was absolutely amazing. It was a great month for Bitcoin, right? We all know that, right? The start of this year in 2023, it was obviously a great month for Bitcoin and crypto because everything, pumped, right? So yes, we had a 40% return, okay? And now in February, guys, so far, nothing is really moving, but you guys can see throughout the history, Bitcoin is usually a great month in February, right? This is usually a great month for Bitcoin, okay, in February. So yes, we could potentially see Bitcoin skyrocket, right? Like what it did in 2018/19 in the bear market. It could do that this year, right? So we're gonna see, okay? But history does in fact repeat itself. I really do believe in that, right? But I still think, guys, we will in fact see Bitcoin drop back down to $16,000, okay? Around this level right here, okay, where it was a couple of weeks ago, pretty much a month ago. I do in fact see Bitcoin going back down to 16K at this level right here, right? And I see it going further down, right? I see Bitcoin going back down to $15,000, $14,000, $12,000, potentially even $10,000, right? I really do. I'm being serious, guys, right? But obviously, this is just my own personal opinion, right? I could be wrong, okay? So you guys are just gonna have to do your own research. You guys have to understand, no one actually realistically really knows where Bitcoin's gonna be heading in the next few days and few weeks, right? I'm really curious as well, but I think personally, and I've said this many times, we are fixing a curve right now for Bitcoin. So I think we're gonna drop back down, right? But history does in fact repeat itself, right? And usually February is a great month for Bitcoin. So we're gonna see, right? But everything's slightly holding up pretty well as well. Okay, not much movements today, okay? If you guys haven't seen my most previous video, I already gave you guys an update on the cryptocurrency market, so I'm not gonna go through the market in this video, but everything is still holding up pretty well. You know what I mean? It really is, right? We're not seeing too much dips or a pump. Everything's just sort of stagnant and just slowly going in a straight line, just pretty much consolidating at this point, right? But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't not yet already. I really would appreciate that. More videos will obviously be coming your way, so stay tuned for that, guys. I appreciate all you guys, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Have a good one, guys.